I bet some of you actually went through this before in your childhood, where favoritism takes place externally outside the household. Let me check. Um, you always question yourself when you was a kid or going in a self-conscious state, like, why is this? Why my mom or my dad or like this is like towards the mother side. Like, why is my mom catering or having affection that somebody's not related to, like why she doesn't like she loves me. Why what was the point of like, being born or, being alive? No matter how hard, for me have like unconditional empathy. You might have when you was a kid, you was probably have unconditional empathy and love for your mom, but she never loved you back. You probably have Sims on this channel trying to gaslight me. I sure love my mom despite the fact that I've you know, been yelled at or being the black sheep in the family. It's really impossible to love your mom who treats you like the black sheep or any other family member. I just had like this notion, this idea, and it comes to terms like, since we're in the spiritual warfare, that I'm just looking at my battery life, that, favoritism is really dangerous. Favoritism is something that you don't want to cope with. There's somebody, you have like people who like mothers that like you, wives who love your presence. I mean, talk fast. Who likes your presence? Have a positive state of mind, and being a really good person. You have nice spirit on you, so to speak, and you know, I mean, it's fine and dandy when you know women likes you know the neighbor's like son or daughter, and it's like it's fine, which is good that she's receptive to like other people and opening up. But when it comes to like you feel abandoned and every day your mom goes to like the neighbor's house and have an affair with him, which is a true story for me, which is um which is devastating to swallow. But I got over it. Uh, he's the same person who gave me a setup incliner. Anyways, you get this really uncanny and sad feeling that you never been loved. And that's what single parents do. I mean, single mothers do. They don't like love you the way, like as if a dads give unconditional love to their children, not mothers. So ever since my sister was, she had her own child, she had her own kid like the age of 16, and like since there wasn't a dad in the household, then things was starting to fall off for real when my sister hit her teens. And I mean, there were some like things that are bound to happen futuristically. Um, like throughout my teens, like I always get, there it wasn't that much love as it is. Like my mom be serious and stressful, which caused her to have like breast cancer, stage 2, I believe. I may be saying the wrong stage, but I get along with my mom. Um, but however, like I just have to love myself. My sister and my mom inspired me not to have kids. Weird as it sounds, but it's true. But back to the story at hand. My mom will like not cater, but lean towards like the father side because my neighbor, our neighbor, is a single parent, a single father, and they didn't live too far from each other. And I just feel left out because she would like go over his house and watch movies with him and spend time with his kids. And like while I'm just left all alone and playing basketball and possibly getting into fights, being made fun of, and you know, getting yelled at things I'm not supposed to do. Um, this has been going on like since till like my junior year, my soft not my junior but my senior year in high school. And some people say I should like suck it up and it's in the past, move on. But when I move on from it, the great question is, should I still love my mom? That I need to ask myself. Should I still be indoctrinated by her gaslighting, her manipulation, her moods? Should I cope with those? I certainly wouldn't. You have every right to you know, put off toxic parents and like toxic people in your family. Toxic people don't have a color nor a size, but it doesn't have a shape either. Spiritually, they're more than happy to hurt you. They're more than see you down and out until like when you get up on the ranks. Not get up on a race, but like when you start to like climb up and like grow, uh, they tend to like come back because single mothers, particularly would do like if you have money and stuff, they will ask you as if like they're your girlfriend or something, which is not right. It's totally not right. See, my battery life is on here. 30. No, that's good. And and I just can't stand it when women do that. They don't like you because you lacked in something. You wasn't a better son, or they see you as like untrustworthy. Particularly single mothers would do that. But like when it comes to like having bad boys, or like you have like the neighbor's son who does like really adulterous or devious like activities, like you still like this like person around my age. And I think I talked about this before, but he passed away. This same neighbor's son passed away from a shootout I heard from my mom. And I wasn't surprised. He wasn't the best friend to me. I mean, we weren't really genuine friends to begin with. Thanks a lot to my mom, like, you know, being with the neighbor and being with him, like they just associate with each other. And I really didn't have nobody to play with actually. Like I was just either at home and just be alone. I mean, this how like single mothers operate. It's just well, if they wind up being single, they just find somebody else. Uh, that just like a no good guy, and like they don't like love their children because they remind them of your dad. And I get like really mad and like I just feel like avoided. Like I just really have to force to love my mom. Like, are you serious? Like, are you really serious? Like, I can't like love a person who don't really love me. I don't know if she's my biological mother, but I have to, or I don't know that's an obligation anymore. But I'm again, I'm not my mom's. She's not my girlfriend, and you're my mom, and that's that. It reminds me of the movie called what was it called? The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin and Elijah Wood. It's like a 1993 movie. Um, I watched it a long time ago. I think I was in. It had to be like in the sixth or. It had to be like in the fifth or sixth grade watching that movie for the first time, and it reminded me of that. Like except for different certain things in real life. Uh, it's like it's a psychological thriller film. It's about you know a mother like liking. I think he was adopted. I never watched that. I ain't watched it in ages, literally in ages. Like you should watch it. And the tagline was saying evil has many faces, and that is so true. Like that's a really underrated movie that nobody never bring up. Like The Good Son. And like the mom will like be affectionate towards the Culkin the character, and it was kind of like a how can I put this? Kind of like the junior, like the child version of Fatal Attraction was. Say you have little kids, it's hard to put it in words though. It's really hard to put it in words. And the mom will like cater to like the kid who's not really biological to him, or maybe he was. Again, I ain't seen that movie in years. But the bottom line is, like, I can relate to that movie because, like, whenever like you have like you want to like meet, you're open to as a kid, you really receptive towards like children around your age, and you might like to play with them. Um, I get to know them real better. So I just felt really lost. My mom just act like that's his son, and like I'm just a nobody, and that's how the movie was. Like the Elijah Wood character was really, how can I say this, like an empath or like an innocent child that doesn't deserve to be blamed in such critical situations. And like it didn't happen to me, but I can mirror some things in terms of being a black sheep. Like you wasn't part of something important, you know. The only time you make your mom proud is like if you graduate from high school or college, or you got married. Just like get married, um, like gave you something on your birthday. Uh, you know, I mean, just any typical thing that mainstream media indoctrinates every parent. And there's like a lack of cultivation with the single mom. There's a lot of reasons why there's not a lot of growth between the relationship with the son and the mother when you not have your father around. It's because you knew you choose somebody that's not, like, who doesn't really give a crap about you. But you care somebody, or like because let's be honest with you, like dating single mothers are gross. I'm just being blunt. I'm putting that out there. I'm just being serious. Why would you want to be with somebody that's like already has a kid, and you being with a single mom and you have a kid who's not really darn near related to you, and like you feel really bad like stepping, like not respecting no boundaries at all, like when you date a single mom. And thanks to like her being associated with him, she like met her kids were around my age and like a little younger than me. Well, his oldest son is uh, like in his 30s now. It's like he's 31. He's 31. Now I heard he has an older daughter. But anyways, uh people just like make drastic turns as like they get older. Like they just like they change on you, especially when you feel vulnerable as a preteen. Like you don't you feel like you feel less than, you feel insignificant. Like once you feel like a black sheep, and she loves like somebody else, and she loves like other children that's not relatable to her at all. And I just been throughout the years, I've been having a struggle like talking about it. I didn't know how to put it in words because I forgot. Black people like to gaslight people, brown skinned people, I should say. I don't like using the word black for some reason. I don't know what was the use of being so tough. But when I bring up a genuine topic or a situation, you tend to avoid it or walk away like a little girl that you are. Yeah, so called tough people. Yeah, I may be quiet and all, but at least I can keep a genuine conversation. People get serious over the dumbest reasons. But deep down inside, single mothers know that you have a spirit. They know you have a really strong spirit in the light. And they just don't know how to reason it. love is an action word. A single mother cannot love you unless you bring something to the table. That's why I love myself. Not in a self-indulgence or really selfish way, but I love myself in a way that I'm proud to be alive. I'm proud that I met my sensei. I'm proud that I can do martial arts. I'm proud that I can draw. I'm proud that I can walk every day, see the sun, um, not doing any drugs, you know, meeting genuine people, like minded people, having good conversations with, and basically being non narcissistic people. Having a passport, not meeting a manipulative woman who more than likely to kill you and like lie on you and not putting you in jail. I mean, favoritism is all around. It's really sad that even your own like mothers might look down on you because you mount to nothing. Like even if you're like a preteen, you don't deserve that kind of treatment. The mistreatment is it can grow and progress into self hatred. It really does. And I don't know why single mothers tend to avoid or not seeing it. They need therapy, essentially. I'm not joking. They literally need therapy. I'm not being joke, like no joke at all. Because they really have mental issues. Like I don't because I can't really persevere with hatred and sorrow and like sadness. People like young men need to be guided. They deserve guidance. They really do. They don't really need, the yelling, the rebuke, the physical abuse. Um, having like a neighbor who wants to like more than happy to beat you up because you disrespected your mom. Which happened to me. I didn't get beat up. I was about to, but like I don't know what my mom was saying about or him trying to like put my hands on me just because I talked back to my mom. I mean, like single mothers and like women just start stuff. That's why I can't really be with a woman. Like I really can't. Like they do too much. They start trouble. They even single mothers would like use like their so-called boyfriends like use them as a bodyguard to like abuse the child, like actually abuse the child and throw him around, beat him up, just like pushing him around like he's a rag doll. Like it's just like really dumb. But I have no other choice but to love somebody else. I mean, men, as far as like male mentors, I do need male mentors in my life. Still do. I'm not even 30 yet, but that doesn't stop me to like be around men and understanding them. Because single mothers don't really understand your pain. I'm just going to be really, really factual there. They don't really understand your pain unless they've been divorced, unless they have a really good husband or the husband died from natural causes. But I can't really stand Sims who like intervene and like trying to like have sex with my mom, and yeah, she got ran through multiple times. I had to put that there also. It's what it is. Okay. Um, just want to say Spine Assassin, MGTOW. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.